We have been talking a lot about the contract situation regarding Josh Giddey, and we're here to let you know in today's episode that there are some reports that is now out there that should give Josh Giddey and the Chicago Bulls a starting point after hearing and seeing some recent reports on what the Warriors offered Jonathan Kuminga. And then on the back end of today's episode, we got to talk about Ayo Dosunmu being mentioned in some trade talks, nothing going through. So it looks like he's here to stay. Y'all know we're going to talk about it all, break it all down, but you already know you got to hear the music first.
Cognac, gang.
Me DJ Bobby on that one, but it's Shy Bulls podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, and I am with my dog C-Dub. What's the word?
What's the word, nephew? Glad you're back. My nephew is in his higher learning stage right now, so we still gonna link up, though.
Y'all see my eyes? That's
Oh,
how
bro.
tired I am. It's ugly. This ain't got nothing to do with no other substance, but tired. But tired. That is what it is. But hey, if y'all tuned in, ready to rock and love talking Chicago Bulls basketball, make sure y'all go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe, man. We definitely getting our scheduling in order so y'all can see the both of us more often than not. But guess what? Regardless, if you get one or the other, the content still gonna juke. See, Doug, we about to hit that dry patch. I ain't gonna lie to you. We finna have to.
We finna it all that.
Hey, we finna have to. Somebody do something.
He said somebody do something
on the real. But hey, let's talk about these Chicago Bulls, man, and what we really trying to get into, man, when we talk about Josh Giddey and the Chicago Bulls having a starting point. So we heard just recently from Shams that Jonathan Kuminga, a restricted free agent alongside Josh Giddey, has declined a 2-year, $45 million deal from the Golden State Warriors that had a team option on the back end, but gave him a $22.5 million annual salary if he would have selected that deal. Signed that deal. And then we're hearing that if a sign and trade does occur, teams like the Suns or the Sacramento Kings are willing to give him a 4-year, $90 million deal, but it's still on par with that $22.5 million annual salary. That's why I'm here today to say that's a starting point for Josh Giddey and the Chicago Bulls, not the $20 million salary that they were trying to give him on a 4-year, $80 million deal. Price has gone up, in my personal opinion. But C-Dub, what do you say to all that information that was just given?
Oh, this is great information that you just gave me. Actually hearing it twice from you. We talked about it a little bit before the pod. It's a good thing for Giddey. At least in the slightest bit, the number goes up from the reported 20 that they offered him like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, or wherever they offered him 20 mil. I think it's two different situations, nephew. With Jonathan Kuminga and Josh Giddey. Jonathan Kuminga had a different role. He always been like a bench player to come in, but he's supremely talented. We haven't seen him really make an impact on the team while he's in the starting lineup and make a difference. But we've seen Josh Giddey, what he can do with the Chicago Bulls. I think a 15-5 record at the end of the season, the last third of the season. Damn near averaged the triple dub at a 20-point triple dub. Shot over 45% from 3-point range in that span as well. I think that's a great case to at least get some Emmanuel Quickly money. But the Chicago Bulls don't think he deserves that much. I still think it's kind of a smack in the face at 22. And what did they offer him? 22 and a half? I
That's what they
still
gave
think that
Kuminga. Yeah, that's
that's what they
crazy.
offer Kaminga. I
Only
think
2 years.
still,
Really
brother,
1 year. It's really 1 year because it's
yeah,
a
with
team
a team
option on the
option at
back.
the end. It's a
Team
team option.
option. Yes, team
Oh,
option in season 2. That's more disrespectful than the 4-year
that's
80
kind of
that the
like
Bulls offered Josh
that's like
personally.
we don't believe you at all. We don't believe in you at
Exactly.
all, bro.
Exactly.
We just wanna calm the look down because we look kind of bad right now. We doing you
Facts.
so, but I still think it's a smack in the face. This might just be me. Still offering this man 22. I still think he will not get 30. Josh Giddey won't get 30. 22 is better than 20 is better news, I guess, but it's still a smack in the face to me.
To me, it wouldn't be a smack in his face. It'd simply be a starting point to see how close can you get to the $30 million.
Sure.
Me, I think that the happy medium for both sides should be $25 million. And I understand I came after the off once the season concluded and said that hey, give him the 30. But the market has spoken. The market has said what it has said. There ain't too many people pursuing Josh Giddey, at least right now, that we have been listening to or waiting to listen to or trying to hear to see if there's anybody interested in Josh Giddey. We have not heard that. Then I understand the aspect and the discussion when it comes to Emmanuel Quickly and when it comes to Jalen Suggs. But my point is on those two, that ain't got nothing to do with the Chicago Bulls, just like how the Chicago Bulls trying to right their wrongs with Patrick Williams ain't got shit to do with Josh Giddey. But right now, where we currently stand, I think that 22 and a half is a good starting point for them. Me personally, I think it'll be an absolutely bad decision for Josh Giddey to play on that qualifying offer at $11 million. Me personally, the way that the avenue that you should go with this, and let's do a 3-year deal. And then that 3rd year, we got a player option. I think that's the way you go. You get 2 years solidified. You get to go out there and have 2 years of consistent play so you can get more information in the faces of the Chicago Bulls front office. And on year 3, you decline the fuck out of that and you say, give me my money for real, or I'm out the door for real. But don't take $11 million.
I like that, nephew, and I just want to take it this way. I think the number in this little negotiation battle between the Bulls and Giddy is 25. Now, whoever wins this battle is whoever gets it. For Giddy, if he get it north of 25, or if it's the Chicago Bulls, we can get it less than 25. I'm thinking if the Chicago Bulls are really serious about, because I've seen the clippings already. Somebody from Chicago Bulls said Kobe White and Josh Giddey are part of the Chicago Bulls' future. If you're serious about that, come with 27. It ain't 30. Come with 27. If you're serious that this guy is a fundamental part of your future, go above 25. I think that's the medium, what you was just talking about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Go above that. Show him that you are really serious and you mean business with him. Like you're gonna be our quarterback into the future. You're going to be one of our center points into the future. You're going to sell the Chicago Bulls along with Montes Buzelis. That's the only one I know who's going to be a part of the future for right now. So
Facts.
be serious. Offer that man 27, and then he'll know that you not playing around. Because 20 is a joke to me. Why would you even come to me with 20? 22 is better, but it's still a joke to me. Why would you even come to 22? Let's start at 25.
I say yes. I'd say 25 is a good starting point for real. But who do
Yeah.
you think is going to cave first? You think it's going to be Josh Giddey or the Chicago Bulls? Because on one side, Josh Giddey could absolutely come in to say, to hell with it. Give me the qualifying off. I'm finna go off. Or on another end, you know what I'm saying? He could be like, I bet y'all ain't finna give it to me. I'm about to go ahead and after this, you about to get ready and eat y'all words because y'all gonna be paying more than 25, more than 27, more than 30.
Yeah.
You could very well go that route, or it can go in the Bulls' favor and they be like, hey, you underperformed, so now you really got to take this $20 million. That's why I don't necessarily want him playing on that. But who do you think on K first?
I would think it'll be the Chicago Bulls. I think they got people in the front office working on this and they thinking ahead. And just for the point that you just made, we don't get this guy signed. We got an angry, disgruntled point guard, the general of our team, the starting point guard, that is going to be heavily motivated to prove us wrong and heavily motivated to get his cash. That what more motivation you need than to get that bag. Uh, I don't like him, just like you said. I don't like him playing on that player option because a lot of shit. It's a lot of variables that can happen. He can get injured. The Bulls can like Trey Jones or something more, or Yuki can come in and make a splash. Anything can happen. So you make sure you secure the bag before you step on that floor. I do not want him playing on the player option. This is not good. I believe, and if he does do that, this is what the Bulls are thinking about when I say they thinking in the future. He does do that, and we don't blackball him, cut his playing time and let Trey Jones play and
Hey,
Yuki play.
it's the mob boss shit.
Yeah, and we don't do
That'd
none of
be
that
over the
goofy.
top. I ain't gonna lie. That'll be
I ain't,
over the top. But
it
anyway,
would, and then you do that, and he show out, and he making all-star teams, and how much the fuck is gonna cost you now? Over 40. If he making all-star teams, he making a all NBA team. What he make a comeback player of the year, most improved player of the year. Those are shit that makes the bag go up. Secure it now, Chicago Bulls. They have the most to lose if they don't secure it now. You hear me when I said that? The Chicago Bulls organization got the most to lose. And don't forget to add on Alex Caruso, the NBA champion, Alex Caruso, that we didn't get nothing else but Josh Giddey. Just remember that, Chicago Bulls front office.
I think Josh Giddey had more to lose personally.
Why?
Simply because if you take this qualifying offer, if you don't play well, you ain't sniffing $30 million. Then if you don't play well, and then knock on wood, if you get hurt, you really ain't getting $30 million. Then if you do take the qualifying offer and you don't play well, nobody else is gonna want you. So you have to sit there and say, okay, Chicago, I'm gonna just take whatever y'all can give me. That's why I'm looking at the situation, because the Chicago Bulls, only thing they got to lose is a little bit more money. That's it. That's it. Josh Giddey got 3 different variables to look at, bro.
What about embarrassment?
How are you gonna be embarrassed?
You let Alex Caruso go for a guy that, now I'm using your scenario now. He did not perform in that player option contract. He played on that player option or team option, whatever it is. And he did not perform, at least to what he put out last year. What, 14, 7, and 7? Let's say he go do 12, 6, and 6. This is what the fuck? What?
Okay, the Chicago Bulls could be embarrassed, but Josh Giddey gonna be embarrassed too. I think that's a double-edged sword, personally.
No, but Alex, this is all predicated on Alex Caruso.
I agree with you. I think the Bulls will feel the effects of that more if he does not perform. But I still think Josh Giddey and him, because I think the narrative after that is gonna be, see, no wonder why OKC wanted to bench him. So I think it's a double-edged sword. But to your point, in a little bit of agreement with you, I think that the Chicago Bulls will feel it more. But Josh Giddey wouldn't be absolved of that for sure.
But like, what is the rumor about the Chicago Bulls? They're not around the basketball landscape.
They in the middle of the pack.
Yeah.
They don't want to move. They care about the bottom line.
Yeah.
The fans are delusional. A number of things.
I just recently seen a little segment on ESPN where they were talking about Jerry Reinsdorf and how long he's been ahead of the Chicago Bulls and how they kind of old school with it, and they need to get up with the time. Yeah, mom and pop organization. Like, what's that going to do with the reputation if you let a guy like Alex Caruso go? And I'm harping on Alex Caruso because you did not get a draft pick.
That's a fact. So
I have to. And you're going to let that NBA champion go, and then Josh Giddey fails after 2 years? That's going to be bad for the reputation of the Chicago Bulls. It's already mediocre right now.
I think it'll be bad for him. I agree, like I said, but I think it's a double-edged sword, but it's a knife on the other end for Josh.
Reputation count for a lot, nephew. Like, you want people to come to your team, but what if people talk about, don't go to the Bulls? They got some bullshit going on over there. And then that affects the bottom line, nephew. That affects people coming to the stadium, even though I just seen the chart.
Show up. Yeah,
I
look
don't
at
know
the
what the
track.
hell wrong with us. Y'all, Michael ain't coming back. He's 60 years old, bro. Why
Michael
y'all
going
keep
to
going to the
NBC.
United sit up?
Michael going to NBC.
Derek is retired. Why y'all still going?
But I
No,
at least
Montes up there.
But
Montes.
I at least think that right now the Chicago Bulls got a good starting point with the 22.5. I at least that's a good starting point to see how close you can get to the 30. I think
I
that's a
think
good starting point.
well, I think they should start at 25.
They're gonna start at
Don't
22.
sell it. I see they
Start at
GM it.
22, bro.
Nephew, they GM it. They got all the leverage. They know what's been happening in the past. They've been getting killed for the guys they've been signing. They still talking about Patrick Williams. They still talking about Vooch's contract. So they overdoing it with Josh Giddey. They making sure they crossing they T's and dotting they ass.
It's
Well, they
unfortunate.
doing too much.
That's the nature of the business.
It's too much right now, bro. They overdoing it. They taking everything out on Josh Giddey that they did with Patrick Williams. I think they feel
They
bad.
are,
They
but
feel shitty.
again, you got to learn from your mistakes somehow. I'm
Well,
just
don't
saying.
overdo it, and then just fuck over one of your guys that you say that's a part of your future, right? He a part of the future.
Yeah, but that don't mean he put enough on wax for me to say I
Oh,
bet and not have questions about the 30 million.
you wasn't impressed with 15-5?
Is it 82 games in the season?
Wait a minute, he had to get acclimated.
It's 82 games in the season.
It's definitely 82 games in the season. He had to get acclimated. It wasn't like he was good in the beginning and tailed off. He progressed. He got better as the season got along, and then it culminated in
What's
a
wrong with
15 and
them
5.
having questions about him doing it on a consistent level? It's not, bro. That's a part of negotiations.
Like, what stretch of games would you constitute a consistent level? How many games?
Can I get a good Josh Giddey at least 70 games out of the season?
Oh my good. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. I just want to know what constitute a good stretch where you feel like you
A
say saying,
consistent
okay, do good.
season. Because you know that, and we gotta move on to capture this little quick little Ayo Dosunmu stuff. But you look, I'm not saying Josh Giddey is in these echelon with these players, but I'm just saying you look at LeBron James, Steph Curry, Kawhi Leonard, KD, go on and on and on. Even some of the young guys, Paolo Banchero, Tyrese Halliburton, et cetera, et cetera. For the entire of the season, you know what you're gonna get. Right now, it's fair to say that they might have some questions on what they're going to get for a full season because how he started compared to how he finished. It's fair.
You just brought up Tyrese Halliburton. That was not a good person to bring up for
It's a
your
good
argument.
to bring up. How not?
He always has a lousy beginning of the season. Indiana Pacers have
Bullshit.
off what? Are you
What?
paying attention?
Bullshit.
They were awful last year in the beginning of the season. They were
But you
below
know
500.
get consistently out of him.
He was awful. What the hell are you talking about?
Okay, bro. We're not finna get into a whole nother debate.
All right, now.
Because you're wrong, like always.
Right,
Always wrong.
They know.
They know.
Yep.
Come on now.
All right.
But
Let's
hey,
get to Ayo, bro. They both.
before we get up out of here, we got to talk about KC Johnson confirming that talks were going on with the Chicago Bulls and other teams around the NBA, but the return that they could have gotten for Ayo Dosunmu wasn't good enough for the Bulls front office. What else did y'all expect? And it's looking like Ayo Dosunmu is here to stay for at least right now. How you feeling about that news?
I feel good. I feel bad that we found out that they were shopping him. I know the nature of the business, but he from the crib, man. And I think Ayo is definitely a type of player that can fit the type of way that the Bulls want to play. They want to play defense, and they want people that could do multiple things on the offensive end. Who better than that on the entire roster than Ayo Dosunmu, bro? And you need leadership on this team. I think he brings leadership. He already big big brother and Montes. Like, bro, I feel good that I know he's gonna be here for the season coming up. I hope we can lock him up for the foreseeable future, bro.
I agree with that. I hope that we can lock him up for the foreseeable future because I think that he's one of those players that if you need him to go ahead and run the point, he can run a point. If you need to work off ball, he can go out there and work off ball. If you need him to go ahead and energize your offense and stick hella good defense, He can do those too. He's a one-man fast break. It's in a blur. Get
Blur.
ready. He just went by right now. I'm just
Right now.
I'm just saying. He is one of those versatile pieces that you absolutely want on a playoff team for sure, and definitely a championship team. And we seen this Chicago Bulls organization let Alex Caruso go. I know that Ayo Dosunmu is not the defender of Alex Caruso, but can we both agree that he is definitely on level offensively with that, and maybe a couple steps behind defensively, but not so many steps to where you're looking at him to where he's like, yeah, Ayo Dosunmu was trash. He's actually a good defender. So I would say you got to lock him up.
Yeah, just ask Trae Young. What the fuck? That's all you got to do. Ask Trae Young.
We got kids around here.
Yeah,
Ayo out here populating the earth.
Hey, you wouldn't even expect this one, nephew. What's the little fucker in New York? He from the shot
I know
too.
you was finna say it.
Brunson. Brunson's that's his son too.
Oh, my dumb ass was finna say Jalen Suggs. Hey, y'all know where I stand. Charge it to my head, not my heart. Y'all know
charge it to my head, not my heart.
Y'all know where I stand with it, man. But hey, I think that is very, very important to have him on there. And it can, hey, just real quick, it could be going back to the Josh Giddey stuff. Contracts matter. If you want to retain players, they matter.
Yeah. Well, that's a different conversation for the future.
I
know what you're trying to get to.
You got to think about Josh. You got to think about Kobe.
And Ayo. Them. That's the conversation.
Real pricey around this bitch because me personally.
Hey, when it comes,
I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. This cup got sugar in the Kool-Aid, but I got a separate cup that's it's a figuratively just waiting for me to pour the sugar in there. When it comes to Montes Buzelis in the next 2 years.
Oh, yes, sir.
He will be extension eligible soon. And if he's thinking, if he thinking what I'm thinking, and you thinking what I'm thinking, hey, you got to get ready to have to pay him too.
Hey,
you can't pay everybody, bro.
I'm gonna make a crazy
tough decisions. Tough.
I'm make a crazy prediction. Montes Buzelis get extension offer after the season.
I think you gotta wait till 3 years.
You gotta wait 3 years? I thought you can extend them now. Then when Derek get extended?
I don't think he become extension eligible until year 3.
To year 3? Okay.
I think that's how I go. But I think he definitely will be on there. I think he definitely will be able to go out
Max
and get that early rookie extension so they can lock him in early, early. Cause
early. Nigga,
I think that this kid got the mindset that's different from a lot of people, bro. That's just I think that he just got to put it on wax, man. Like I can have all the confidence in the world, but he just got to put it on wax. Wow. You say after the season?
Yeah.
You want the money. He definitely eligible after the season.
I told you. Montes getting his extension offer after this season. For sure. I got hefty expectations for Montes.
Hold on, let me make sure he extension eligible. They say it's a club option though. Man, they better cash in.
Let him do his work though. He gonna work. Let him do his work though. Let him do his work.
Okay,
watch it. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be different around this motherfucker. It's only 2 other people that I feel like that play with the Chicago Bulls that had this type of mindset. And you know who they are. Go ahead and guess who they are.
I'm not guessing, bro. You say it.
You know who they are. You're a Chicago Bulls fan. You should know. MJ and Derek. It's the only 2 other players that has the mindset of Montes, or Montes has their mindset.
What's that mindset of being
a
franchise player?
How Montes talk? You hear Montes talk? He say,
being a franchise player, right?
Yeah, he say I need to bring a championship. This city is clamoring for a championship. You hear Derek? He talking about that. I want to win a championship.
Well,
that's all Michael Jordan
NASCAR track and come back. Fuck you talking about? We need him back. This shit sad around here.
He could drop.
Hey, he could drop 50. We gonna cry with him. I ain't gonna.
Bro, that's cold. I think he can still play like 15 minutes, bro.
He could be the Mike Conley.
Fuck on, bro. He could be Mike Conley.
15 minutes, boy.
Chicago would be so lit, bro. We'll be lit.
Oh, y'all really thought we was selling out? Shit. Shit. Motherfucker just gonna, man, he finna, I'm gonna unretire. I'm going on my world tour.
Oh,
My
bro.
farewell tour.
Yeah. He ain't get to go out like that. I ain't think he just did it out of
Oh,
nowhere. Like,
nah,
man,
he a
I'm done.
businessman.
Yeah.
Businessman. And I already been around Chicago a lot. His
Yeah,
son
he
play
has.
for his AAU team. So let's
Oh,
get
that's
it.
dope. Little PJ, I hope he make it too. I hope he make it.
That'll be great.
Mhm.
But hey, man, you got anything else before we roll up out of here?
Oh, this was fun, man. We gonna get some more shows like this coming up for you guys. Make sure y'all hit that like button. We on our way to 8,400 subscribers. Make sure y'all hit that goal with us, and the main goal is 10K. We gonna get there, y'all. We gonna get there.
Y'all already know, man. But we appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning into another episode. Before y'all go, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell. Let us know how y'all feeling about today's topic, man. And y'all already know we gonna catch y'all on the next one for sure. Peace, y'all.
Cognac.